Congress spokesperson Joy slams the BJP-led state government as centric, decentric and dictatorial. Says government wastes money on show-off celebrations. Opioid substitution therapy center opened at Ukhrul District Hospital almost non-functional due to shortage of staff and adequate medicine supply. Speaker Yumnam Khemchan bewares about COVID-19 second wave outbreak. RIMS Director Professor A. Santa says increasing COVID-19 vaccination could prevent COVID-19 second wave. Manipur records 6 positive cases of COVID-19 of 959 test results received today. Death toll remains at 373. And India logged 40,953 new COVID cases of COVID-19 in 24 hours, taking country's tally above 1,15,55,000. Recovery rate declines to 96.12%. Kurumjari, good evening. You are watching Saturday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. And I'm Victoria RAJKUMARI with you. Before we begin, Impact News would like to make an appeal to all our viewers that to stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face masks properly and maintain a safe distance while stepping outside from your homes or workplaces. Remember, these 3 simple precautions are all that it takes to defeat the pandemic. Now the top stories. Congress has slammed the BJP-led state government as citizen, decentric and dictatorial. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan today, party spokesperson and former minister Okram Joy criticized the government for celebrating 4 years anniversary of the BJP-led state government by tagging it as citizen-centric governance at mighty expenses. The veteran politician criticized the BJP government as all the talk and no action. He said the present government gives false assurances, renames old projects and lays foundation for unattainable projects to fool the public. He maintained that the BJP-led state government is intolerant towards anyone who criticizes it, and it has not even spared the media fraternity. Ojoy said the government's claim that inaugural of 322 projects during its 4 years rule is its major achievement is nothing but fooling the public. He claimed that total funds invested for all the projects by the BJP government are less than the funds invested by the Congress government for one project. Opioid substitution therapy center opened at Ukhrul District Hospital is almost non-functional owing to shortage of staff and adequate medicine in stock. Manipur AIDS Control Society has opened this center under the aegis of National AIDS Control Organization, Government of India, with an aim to prevent HIV/AIDS infection among drug users and other drug abuse-related issues. Members of Community Network for Empowerment CONE, led by CONE President R.K. Nalini Kanta, and journalists came across a deplorable condition of the OST Center during a recent inspection visit. They interacted with the drug users who are on buprenorphine sublingual tablet IP treatment at the center. During the interaction, it came to light that there is no designated doctor and counselors at the OST Center. Hence, instead of getting treatment, many, including non-drug users, are abusing the medicine.
Number 4 jai ahansinna manung tambida thamne se
agi chari anaw la yauri ba jangi ba mayam se sidia yam ka khre counselor lete horan kare kuma doski matang de jo ai yam ware ai sixmg jai ri se as yam ware ai 7 jare ge ai ngana ge ri jo ngana na ai mi kra ju
apai chawi ishado ado kapuri ishado manne madi wong hum to be like jinda lo ma who would you like nina wa de
Speaking to media, data manager of the Opioid Substitution Therapy Center, Duidang Jeremy, said there are only 2 staff running the OST center, a nurse and himself. He added that 490 beneficiaries need a daily dose of buprenorphine sublingual tablet IP at the center. Jeremy said adequate supply of the medicine declined since last November, hence adequate dose of medicine cannot be provided to those in need. He said the hospital currently has medicines in stock which will last for only 3 days. Jeremy recalled that a drug user who came to get medicine had threatened them with an axe recently for giving him limited medicine. He expressed disappointment that the state government has given no positive response to their repeated pleas to increase the number of staff and to supply adequate medicine at the center.
Hidak shortage later, ado shortage labinina, moi na 8mg chaba singda, ekoi na 4mg, 4 adjust tabuni na ko, ado tauba si moi shu yamware, ekoi shu moi de khalaga kaya ni sympathy lakpani na ko. Hai bini moi na wa ado ekoi shu wa chap manabni na ko. Koi stock lai taba si ekoi da shu personally life threatening yam tawrabne.
Okay.
Na anjo ekoi ki singkhai ngai do ga lakpane. Ekoi da ko da shu aina application da thajin khabne, ekoi staff do yamwale hai na ko. I claim not the maximum 3 staff the Dakar Nina nurse the councillor demand come to.
Speaking to media, Governor President R.K. Nalinikanta has urged the authorities concerned to monitor the Ukhrul OST Center opened by Max urgently without adhering to NACO's guidelines at the earliest. He expressed certainty of possible unwanted events occurring at the center in future. He also condemned the report of abuse of the medicine meant for drug users provided at the center by non-drug users in sheer violation of NACO's guidelines. R.K. Nalinikanta attributed the same to the lack of designated doctor and counselors at the OST center. He urged Max to supply adequate medicine at the center as it has only 3 days medicine in stock at present. He also expressed apprehension that Ukhrul district will become a den for HIV/AIDS if the start gets delayed. He appealed to Chief Minister N. Biren, who also holds the State Health Minister portfolio, to take stock of the situation at the earliest.
Hariba centers kiba taragadi mafam duda mi chamli ga mogdrama music service lauraga lairibadugi alternative arrangement atai laidabina moi hanagi habit back to the square one injecting habit to the abdum chatpadum tabane baduna injecting habit to the sakragadi HIV prevention ki port last 1 decade tagi government na changsal aiba pose pura aremba tadoine dana swagi area sida lakliba supply chain management ki choiriba si karina no haibasi masi national health control organization na supply wat padagera Manipur state health control society dagi ignorance la masi yam thuna athuba matamda concern authority na masi khoina identify tawraga gap se yam thuna sort out tawdragadi changsal aiba program se koi utta
Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee has warned of blocking a national highways if the state government failed to send recommendation to the center to enlist Meitei community in the Scheduled Tribe list of India. Committee members and volunteers today staged a protest meet at Improvement Club ground in Lila Singh Kongnangkong, Thangmeiban, raising demand to accord ST status to Meitei community. Taking part in the sit-in, committee convener Laishram Romesh said STDC today resumed its agitation and demanding the same after being unhurled owing to coronavirus pandemic. He condemned Chief Minister N. Biren for failing to take necessary actions despite acknowledging that Meitei community needs constitutional protection on the assembly floor. One-day workshop on the National Education Policy, that is NEP 2020, promises and challenges with reference to higher education was held at Manipur University today. Manipur University Teachers Association MUTA organized the workshop at MUTA Auditorium. Speaking on the occasion, MUTA President Professor N. Devananda stressed on synoptic overview of NEP 2020, promises and challenges. The workshop aimed to devise and prepare adaptation and modification strategies for Manipur University during implementation of NEP 2020. stating that the policy strictly mentioned that every university must be multidisciplinary. Professor N. Devananda stressed on the need to upgrade Manipur University into a multidisciplinary education and research university. Professors of Manipur University N. Lokendro, C.H. Ibohal, Memcha Loitongbam and Dr. N. Pramod took part in the event.
Multidisciplinary education and research university Moinharisi at par with IIT and IIM. Sengkadamni Havinina, Akogi MU Sisu, Merugi level upgrade on Bangasida Honaba, Aduga, Manipurgi, proper location of another Meru Sukoi IIT Pangzahutre, IIM Pangzahutre, Akoi Nord Eskisi, Maroina, Silunga, Gahotigan, Loina monopolized over UGC Regional Center, Gahoti, the Education Regional Center, Silong, IIM, Silong, IIT, Gahoti, the Kuzu Meru Tosi, Atopona. Common entrance test, masi central university yam thuna chatba horani hai hana na khoi sudai da tongan ba khoi gi emission test tora toramani si common entrance test yam phaba poni quality check toba quality regulation adeda masi khudak ta chalagati koi chhatra mayam jing si tuning to haudradi khoi gi chhatra mayam si emission to phangjalak kanai mangjabun koi dili gi de mangjade khoi.
Sijia Hospitals and Research Institute organized a cycle rally to mark Head Injury Awareness Month today. Managing Director of Sijia Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. K.H. Palan, flagged off the rally from the western gate of the Kangla Fort to Sijia Hospitals. The rally was held in collaboration with Manipur Adventure and Mountain Biking Association, in short, Mamba, and Imphal West Traffic Police. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Director of Sijia Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. K.H. Palan, urged both bikers and pillion riders to wear helmets for safety. He said out of around 20 lakh road accident victims in India, 2 lakhs people died and another 8 lakhs are left disfigured annually, though there is no specific statistical report about head injury cases in Manipur yet. He urged everyone to abide by traffic rules to reduce head injuries from road accidents. Speaking on the sidelines, neurosurgeon of Sijia Hospital, Dr. Tabungbam Gautam, stressed on the significance of the golden hour during head injury, which is the crucial 1 hour duration right after accident. He said proper treatment during the golden hour decreases mortality rate. He appealed to the public to refrain from using mobile phones while driving. Speaking to media, Traffic Control Police Wing Additional SP A. Devananda said traffic rules violation has increased the rate of road accidents in recent times in Manipur. More than 70 health enthusiasts took part in a cycle rally.
Kitang care lobda kitang conscious oi batam de yamna ngakthok ngamgani head injury si preventable ne akoina kitang conscious oiragadi mindful oiragadi let us try to prevent akoina ngamba capacity da akoi layeng bagi mohota masi ngakthok puna phai kano da layeng matung da su disable oi bisi yamna sangna head injury gi di lehobuni na aduna head injury si major killer niko accident si da head injury si na maram oraga si bisi yam khare aduna masi ngakthok si haibagi pawjen du ni khoi ngasi chenjaga joi si
akoi yam kana jo hona jari safety oina bai dare road the Maroina public sing the helmet hider. Upaga Togi of the punishment P and a Kayama Honazare, still Karadum Wali. At the maximum Rota Topira, the Isagi safety or never hider. When a helmet to Piba, at a seatbelt Pabiba, proper canosing hider, Quena, document Yaurga, Chatpiba, Sigimataka Prajin, the Zuganta, Virakanda, High Pochihena, Kawin of Ama, Matokta.
Two-day 4th Annual Conference of Manipur Oncology Society kicked off at the Sangai Hall of Hotel Imphal today. Organizing Committee of 4th Annual Conference of Manipur Oncology Society organized the event. Ex-Kharai MLA Dr. N. Bijoy, Managing Director of Babina Group of Company Dr. Thangjam Davali, President of Manipur Oncology Society Professor Y. Indibor and many eminent persons took part in the event. The committee felicitated Dr. Thangjam Davali upon achieving the prestigious Order of Rising Sun Gold and Silver Rays 2020 award conferred by the government of Japan. Speaking on the occasion, ex-MLA Dr. N. Bijoy Satada, the event aimed to enhance oncology care in the state.
Gene therapy and immunotherapy and matrix, metalloprotein inhibitors, so on, are coming up in the field of the management of cancer. I believe all of you will definitely take up these issues in the time to come and be made available to the needy people in and around the state and also in anywhere in the country.
World Oral Health Day was observed at Jennings OPD in Porompat today. Jennings Dental College organized the event under the theme, Be Proud of Your Mouth. Jennings Institute Director Professor T.H. Bhimo also flagged off a rally to mark the day. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Bhimo said, brushing twice a day and visiting the dental clinic once a year is crucial for early detection of mouth diseases. He said a good oral hygiene contributes to overall health. Students of Jennings Dental College performed skit on the occasion.
Sahi amada yamdrabada anirak check tawigedabani dental gi check toina tawbagi kanabadi yagi yari gi anabada natana yama akoi gi chin manungda leiriba nadaba naba phaudaba akoi gi oral ulcer nadaba masi leiramabadi masi akoi gi kona cancer oirakpa yaba adugumba anabani natte haibado dental gi doctor na check tawraga khangdokpa yagani ya si aikoina yamne importance piba darkar lei.
Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur COSM has extended last date for submission of completed application forms in respect of the enrolled students for the ensuing Class 11th and Higher Secondary Examination 2021 along with necessary fees and other relevant documents. Last date for submission of a Class 12 examination has been extended until April 9 without fine, until April 19 with a fine of 500 rupees, and last date for Class 11 examination has been extended till April 7 without fine, until April 16 with a fine of 500 rupees. Medical Society RIMS held its 11th annual conference, Mesocon 2021, at RIMS Jubilee Hall today. Organizing Committee Mesocon 2021 organized the event on the theme COVID-19, past events and future trends. Speaking at the event, Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Yumnam Khemchan called upon everyone to gear up to tackle the impact of possible second wave of COVID-19. He lauded the doctors and medical fraternity of the state for their unwavering efforts in striving to combat the pandemic. Speaking on the occasion, RIMS Director Professor A. Santos said that increasing the rate of COVID-19 vaccination will help in preventing the second wave of COVID-19 outbreak in the state. He said that RIMS Hospital has conducted RT-PCR tests on above 1 lakh people and 20,000 RAT tests, hence performing more than 50% of COVID-19 tests in the state.
However, COVID-19 pandemic, the Manipur doctors and medical staff have low responsibility. At the number of Americans, Nasisi, normal lakfa, when I come and filter, Loina, enroll consensus conference in a pandemic future trend, Habam Jovi. This is very important. And the second wave, I quite
COVID incidence is very low down. Before the another surge comes, I think the more the people we get vaccinated will be much better for us. So first thing is that ourselves to get protected. So most of the health workers should be, all of them, unless they having contraindication, all of them should be vaccinated. And we should give the awareness to the public, the mode of vaccination. From today's deliberation and discussion, some of them, what's in the future about this COVID, I think you all will be discussing it, and the outcome will be benefit to all those population, particularly in Manipur also.
Manipur reported 6 confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 959 test results received today. Newly infected persons are 3 from the general population and 3 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Infected persons from the general population are 1 from Thawal and 2 from Bishnupur. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases remained at 29,332, out of which 28 are active cases. No death case has been reported in the last 24 hours. Death toll remains at 373. On the positive note, 2 people have recovered in the past 24 hours, rising the state's total recovered cases to 28,931. Manipur's COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 98.63%. So far, 80,166 people have been administered a COVID-19 vaccine in Manipur. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow, presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurangbam Laikai, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawzai. Upon Sembam ki 10% amag down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% ki changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi maleng simbiro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, a sister company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, Torombam Lekai.
Welcome back. You're watching Saturday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. India has recorded a single-day spike of 40,953 new cases of COVID-19, taking the country's tally to 1,15,55,284 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 2,88,394 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. The toll has reached 1,59,558 with 188 new COVID-19 fatalities. On the positive note, 23,653 people were discharged in the last 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 1,11,07,332. India's recovery rate further declines to 96.12%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 1,78,000 in the country. Over 4,20,63,000 people have been vaccinated against coronavirus in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 12,30,19,000 people, above 2,7,15,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 9,91,46,000. USA has the highest active cases above 72,61,000 in the world. China, from where the pandemic started, has only 162 active cases of COVID-19. Governor Dr. Najma Heptulla today released a book entitled Images Impact on Memory, a socio-economic and cultural history of Manipur at Raj Bhavan, Imphal. The book is authored by Dr. H. Bilasini, retired curator of Manipur University. Sugnu MLA K. Ranjit has assured of setting a tourist destination worth around 50,000 lakh rupees at the sacred Wangu Baji site. He was speaking at the reception of a Congress party entrance consisting of 18 families from Sadangkong Ward No. 2 in Wangu today. MLA Ranjit stressed on the historical significance of Wangu Baji site. Officials of the Kokching District Block Congress Committee and Sugnu Block Congress Committee took part in the event.
Wangu Baji mafam sida masida semgalagi haidna ai wakanda khalla kada ina proposal tharaga masi koi lupa lakh yankai thika system nate kana bomba khangdo basing thika toge haidna yam lai ado ina sorry no waro bono sidi contract system nate luga idau sorgi so mafam da sigumba tourism designation ama semgadu se masidi laibiri balai dogi praja mayam bhalantari oraga ina chairman oraga paisa matta miss bohendana madu phajana sagadabani.
Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Vungjagan Volte today distributed agricultural equipments to selected farmers at Horticulture and Soil Conservation Office in Churachandpur. The minister distributed water pump sets, drip and sprinkler irrigation systems with an aim to boost agriculture production through the Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department during an awareness-cum training program on micro-irrigation as a part of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchaya Yojana for 2020 to 21. Items were distributed to 46 farmers of Churachandpur district and 36 farmers of Farjol district. PHED Minister Losi Dikko today inaugurated a bottling and packaging water plant of North and Western Agency named Aqua O2 Plus in Senapati district headquarters. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Losi Dikko stressed on the need to encourage budding entrepreneurs and innovative youths of the state to boost income and become self-reliant. DC Chandal Mayang Lambam RAJKUMARI inaugurated IT control room at DC office Chandal today. Speaking on the occasion, the Deputy Commissioner said that the state government has already started implementing e-office system. He said the IT room is a part of the many steps taken by district administrations of Chandal and Technopal for compulsory implementation of e-office system in the districts. DCM Mayang Lambam RAJKUMAR opined that e-office system will bring effectiveness and transparency while implementing any developmental projects and schemes. He said that the IT room will be opened in Technopal district in a couple of days. Northeast Zone Cultural Center and Children Cultural Center under the aegis of Ministry of Culture organized valedictory event of the Children Theatre Workshop held from March 1st to 15th. The event was held at the Hall of Manipur Dramatic Union. Speaking on the occasion, the Northeast Zone Cultural Center member cum National Awardee Dr. Mankomani Mongsaba stressed on the need to mold a budding theatre drama artist. He also stressed on the need to incorporate a theatre drama into education. A theatre drama titled Thauna Phaba Khamba Amasung Thauna Phabi Khaijilu was showcased at the event.
Manipur da angang lila ai sector se ngasi waja mayam theatre gi mayam lei bi che ai mita ujar e dungsi mayam se toroga masi mut ki dore angang lila kramai na Manipur da khongda re hauji India government gi policy da lei se aina khre yok se bata children literature hai dom thole children film hai dom thole children theatre hai om jile si entertain to wai na de part of education adana koi gi somnagi lila pang thokpa utpa adumaina leiragadi pose makha tarapatadi magi develop se wala kadana duna koi ojagi sidi yamna maru bai no oja ko jena thaga chaningi bana ojati angangi kano singakta lilam putu putu ngakta nati ojan tawjer mi sisu aina sa hari masa sidum yawi ojano taputu soina yorongani.
Additional SP of Manipur Police, Thangnawjam Brenda, MPS, has been honored with the Great Indian Women Award 2021. The award was conferred on the occasion of a United Nations International Women's Day 2021 for her outstanding efforts in combating drug menace in Manipur. Press release signed by Jiwa Organizing Committee Chairperson Onkareshwar Rande says woman police officer T.H. Brinda has been honored alongside other excellent women in the fields of science, IT, law, business, journalism, social work, and art and culture. Reintegration, the Addiction and Alcoholism Rehabilitation Center has launched a 15-day free detoxification camp at Kongpal Mutumlaikai in Imphal East today. Speaking on the occasion, Khetrigao MLA Nahakpam Indrajit called upon everyone to take equal responsibility in uprooting the drug menace from the state. Imphal East District Narcotic Cell Officer in charge, K.H. Dev Kumar, members of local clubs and Mera Paibi groups attended the event.
awareness kya ama tawrugasu mayam na bhab tabiram da handa koi sarkar la kan da koi ga noiga hajana bangalo yana ngasi nishagi party thadoga choi tawduna koi hingdaba yade manipur ima gi damak ta kandaba yade iramdam kandaba yade kaina tawbirakpa sinau singboina halingai le tagi taraf tigi honestly thaga charina aina ahamada tamjari guli thingba taragadi manipur da adaki mati mi sidrabu amata bu hingroin apa ba medicine mayam bu topire adubu atopa angle lam da putho kanda hairiba medicine do nishagona sijanare adagi ni using akogi laina adagi kan mangam pa wa ba lo khubagi dak makta putoraga ju ba mayam na khangi dungai suguma mayam soijalak.
International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA organized a program titled Youth for Future at Paradise English School in Thoubal, Okram today. Thoubal District Police SP Dr. S. Ibomcha MPS graced the event. Table solar lamps were distributed to students of the school on the occasion. Speaking on their sidelines, SP Dr. S. Ibomcha called upon everyone to take social responsibility to ensure progress in the society. IPSA President Joy Chandra Konthausam and Principal of Paradise English School Dr. N. Ranjit were present at the event. One-day orientation program, awareness, generation and publicity scheme on early identification, prevention and intervention of persons with disabilities was held at Ngaikong Sefai in Bishnupur district today. Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Able Persons, Manipur, organized the program under the aegis of Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. Health educator of Department of Community Medicine, RIMS, M. Megachandra was the resource person. One-day orientation program on the same was also held at Basics Limited in Malom to Hilal Makhalaikai in Imphal West. Multi-rehabilitation worker MRW of Social Welfare Department El Bobo highlighted about the various schemes launched for the welfare of disabled persons. NEC New Delhi project coordinator Navin Soni also attended the event. Members of Kiamgai Khagemba Unemployment Society, in collaboration with special contractor Toijam Devananda, held a one-day free medical camp at Kiamgai Maninglaikai Leshing Hidden Community Hall today. Doctors checked off many locals and also provided free medicines to those in need. Speaking on the sidelines, special contractor Toijam Devananda is short of organizing similar camps in other parts of the constituency soon. Devananda lamented that the Kairao constituency is deprived of proper health care facilities.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛ ꯍꯣꯁꯄꯤꯇꯥꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯒꯣꯜꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯁꯥꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ 2010-11ꯗ ꯖꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯨꯜꯂꯨꯔꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯀ꯭ꯌꯥꯡꯕꯩꯗ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯁꯥꯅꯦꯅ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯣꯁꯄꯤꯇꯥꯜꯁꯤ 2017ꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯖꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯨꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯏꯅꯧ ꯅꯧꯅ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯌꯟꯇ ꯀꯨꯃꯥꯔꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯍꯣꯁꯄꯤꯇꯥꯜꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯕꯤꯔꯅꯦꯅ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯐꯥꯎꯟꯗꯦꯁꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯣꯟꯗꯤ ꯌꯨꯡꯉꯝꯃꯒ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯣꯟꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯨꯡꯉꯒ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯀꯨꯝ ꯄꯨꯕ ꯍꯣꯁꯄꯤꯇꯥꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯀꯩꯔꯥꯎ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯌꯥꯡꯕꯩ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯍꯣꯁꯄꯤꯇꯥꯜꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯑꯌꯦꯛꯀꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯉꯝꯖꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯀꯦꯝꯞꯁꯤ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡ ꯆꯪꯖꯅ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯇꯧꯖꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯒ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯟꯗꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
Free eye screening and cataract detection camp was held at ADC complex in Tuibong, Churachandpur district today. Sijja Eye Care Foundation and the medical department Churachandpur jointly organized a camp where 134 people underwent eye screening. Sijja hospitals identified 23 beneficiaries for free cataract, balgrimming and squint operation. Lilong Haurabi College Alumni Association held its first alumni meet at the college hall today. Lilong Haurabi College Internal Quality Assurance Cell, under the initiative of the association, presented 5 computer sets to the college principal on the occasion. Lilong MLA Y. Antaz Khan, Deputy Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Khongkham Ravindro, LHCAA President Mohammad Nasir Khan, Chairman of Tourism Corporation Limited Mohammad Atsafuddin, Chairperson of Manipur State Minorities Commission Anwar Hussain, Manipur Legislative Assembly ex-Speaker Dr. Maniruddin Sheikh, Principal of Lilong Haurabi College Dr. Rajauddin Sheikh, Elias Samu and many students took part in the event. ISAC Level 1 International Accreditation course in Kinanthropometry conducted by Department of Physical Education and Sports Science, Manipur University since March 18 concluded today. The department conducted the course in collaboration with Spain-based International Society for the Advancement of Kinanthropometry ISAC, Universidad Católica de Murcia. Experts gave resourceful insights on kinanthropometry, somatotype, anthropometry, and sports performance, body composition, how to calculate fat through lectures and practical sessions during the course. One-day workshop cum orientation program on 18 major tribal languages of Manipur was held at Manipur Press Club today. Directorate of Language Planning and Implementation Manipur organized the workshop. Week-long Fort Kufida Film-Making Workshop 2021 held since March 15 concluded today. Kuki Film Development Association Kufida organized the workshop on the theme Life Reflection Through Cinema. Certificates were distributed to altogether 20 filmmakers of 33 Kuki film companies who participated in the workshop at the valedictory event. Liningthau Sanamahi Temple Board performed the first Lamta Saroi Khangba ceremony today. For the first time in Asia, All India Institute of Medical Sciences has started a virtual autopsy today with an aim to make the process minimally invasive and more effective. ICMR Director General Balram Bhargava inaugurated the facility. Speaking about the new facility, Sudhir Gupta, head of the AIIMS Forensic Department, said it is a step towards dignified management of body. He said, virtual autopsy will be better than physical autopsy and takes just 10 minutes, whereas a physical autopsy takes about 6 hours to complete. Virtual autopsy is conducted with scanning and imaging technology. It involves examination of various tissues and internal organs using CT scan machine. The body is put in the CT scan machine where it generates about 25,000 images of the body within seconds, which can be then examined by experts. Now the sports news. MMYDO Team A Mayang Imphal has won the 19 Mini Boys State Level Volleyball Tournament under the aegis of All Manipur Volleyball Association. In today's final match played at Kumalampak Sports Complex, MMYDO Team A Mayang Imphal defeated NYVA Team A Nambol Narim by 25-22, 20-25, 23-25, 25-16 and 16-14 points. In today's semi-final match played in the morning session, MMYDO Team A Mayang Imphal defeated Rising Club Tuibong Churachandpur by 27-25, 25-21, 27-29 and 25-18 points, while in the second semi-final match, NYVA Team A Nambol Narim defeated MRC Chajing Mairingkhon by 21-25, 25-21, 25-22 and 25-20 points to enter the final match. 14 teams from across the state took part in the volleyball tournament. All arrangements are in place to kick off Maharaj Ghanendrajit Memorial Super Division Football League at 11 Star Sporting Union Akampad Playground tomorrow. 6 teams will take part in the league under the aegis of Imphal East District Football Association. Donor family member Dr. R.K. Nimai IAS, retired, President of Imphal East District Football Association, H. Sulanjoy, President of All Manipur Football Association, M. Ratan Kumar, and 11 Star Sporting Union President, D.H. Gorvadon will grace the event. ESU Palace Compound will take on Upper Kiamgai in the league's opening match at 2 p.m. tomorrow. 7th Group A League match of the ongoing 3rd Oinam Charlie Memorial Kendra-wise League Cum Knockout Kang tournament between Nambol Kendra Kangkhut and Thangmaiban Kendra Kangkhut Team A has resulted in 17-17 draw. Singjamai Kendra Kangkhut organized the tournament, sponsored by social worker Oinam Roman at its Kangshang in Chingamathak. In the 7th Group A League match played today, Nambol Kendra Kankut scored 9 goals in its first half and another 8 goals in the second half. While Thangmaiban Kendra Kankut, the team A, scored 8 goals in the first half and 9 goals in the second half. Altogether, 15 Kankuts, subdivided into 4 groups, are competing in the tournament. Singjamai Kendra Kankut Team A will play against Keshamthong Kendra Kankut Team A in the 8th Group A League match tomorrow. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Congress spokesperson Joy slams the BJP-led state government as centric, re-centric and dictatorial. Says government wastes money on show-off celebrations. Opioid substitution therapy center opened at Ukhrul District Hospital almost non-functional due to shortage of staff and adequate medicine supply. Speaker Yumnam Khemchan bewares about COVID-19 second wave outbreak. RIMS Director Professor A. Santa says increasing COVID-19 vaccination could prevent COVID-19 second wave. Manipur records 6 positive cases of COVID-19 of 959 test results received today. Death toll remains at 373. And India logged 40,953 new cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours, taking country's tally above 1,15,55,000. Recovery rate declined to 96.12%. That's all we have for today. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news updates, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Until then, good night.